Okay guys, we got another project. We're going to start with something a little different. This is going to be the first ever revival from ground up. Behind this gate is an old truck that I had my eye on for a lot of years. I even tried to buy it a couple times, could never come to an agreement on it. But the owner and I did agree that it doesn't need to sit anymore. So what we're going to do is go in there, try to get it running and driving out of this place today. So stick with me. And it's going to be a good time. So, welcome to the first revival on Hard Rock Garage. Alright, let's get inside this gate, show you what we got to work with. Show me what you're working with. Okay. Here we go. 1981 Ford F100. It's a custom package. Truck's in good shape. Got all the hubcaps on it still. First time I ever saw it was in 2014, so it's been sitting since before then. It's a complete truck. So we're going to just try to get it running and get it out of here today. Interior's nice. Dash is pretty decent for the age. Ooh, extra hubcap. Seat looks nice. Smells like mold and armor all, so that's nice. Let's see what we got working here. Ooh, AM FM. Nice. It's a complete truck. I don't know how much work it's going to be or not be until we get underneath the hood, but see what we got going on in here. Ooh, alright, keys. That's a good start. Go ahead and put these in here. Alright, so everything looks good in this old truck. It's just a little XL package custom, which didn't come with a whole lot. So let's get underneath the hood and see what kind of powertrain it's got. Just got to reach right in here. Alright. Never mind, it was already popped. Ooh, that door closes nice. Alright. We got a straight 6 300. I know that thing's toast, so I did bring one. Looks about 98% complete, which the 2% will be whatever the mice chewed on, but this is actually really good. I'm surprised. As long as this thing's set, it's set at 3 different properties and hasn't ran. It's been pulled to in between 2 and 3 different properties, and it's just always set. So I'm surprised the mice haven't destroyed this thing. Maybe a little bit there, but that's a lot of dry rock too. So I think the first thing we'll do is I'll just go ahead and get all my stuff and maybe just go ahead and put a battery in it, because I know that's dead as could be. We'll check all the fluids and pull the intake off and see if there's a mouse metropolis inside there. If not, no big deal if there is, but no big deal if there is. We'll clean it out, but you know, we'll just start there and check, like I said, check all the fluids, maybe dump some fuel down and see what we're working with. I don't know if it's going to have spark or nothing yet, so we'll find out. Well, I'm thankful for all these trees, because it's hotter than the devil's wood burning stove right now. I ain't kidding. Go ahead and just change this battery out, and we will see what kind of damage happens with a good battery in it. See if she wants to turn over. Two negative posts, both black. I like her style. Cable spread apart a little bit. Definitely gonna have to invest in some of these if everything goes well. We get it running today, which I really hope we do. I've been wanting to do this for many, many years. Alright, battery in. As long as it's been sitting, need to make sure that the engine isn't seized. Just grab the fan here and see if I can turn it. Oh, we got positive turnage. That's flipping great right there. Alright. Check the Earl. Ooh. She's a little low. We'll run it. Good enough to start. Alright. Well, I reckon I'll take this cleaner off. Not fast. This is an odd setup. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one like this before, but it's kind of weird. Man, that is just falling apart. Great. Okay. Got battery, got turnage, got oil, air cleaner off. Alright, let's see if we got any power to it. Alright, so got positive turnage on the fan here. Let's see if I can show you guys. A little hard one-handed. There we go, that turns. Battery in, I know it's good because I had it in my 72. Went ahead and pulled the air cleaner off. Make sure everything's out of the way. We got oil in it. And I'm just going to go in and see if it'll turn over. We'll start with that. So let's get inside here. See if that new battery did any good for us. Oh, little buzzer works. Alright, we got charge now. Perfect amount of fuel because I don't know, I either want it all the way full or pretty empty just for the lacquer problem. So just for grins, let's see if it'll turn over. We got turnage. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I want to put some fuel down the carb, see if we can get it fired up. Okay, I'm going to pour some fuel down the carburetor and see how it reacts. Way too much, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, here we go. First start attempt, number 1. Well, looks like no spark. So, well, we got no fire. So I'm looking at everything. Everything's all intact, except when I trace the wires and come over here. This obviously is torn off of the ignition Duraspark. I don't know if they were chewed or broken by accident or what. So I guess I'm going to try to hot wire this all up, because that right there is awfully close. The hell's that? Where did that go to? I guess I can just start plugging stuff in. But I'm gonna work on that. See if we can get some sparkage. So we got this rigged up here. I just went ahead and made some jumper wires and cut the old pigtail off because it was chewed up too short. So we'll definitely have to get one of those later. But I'm going to see if this will actually give it the spark it needed. And like I said, I'm not sure what this is, but we'll try to figure that out later. We'll start with that. If not, we'll have to move into the coil and distributor. Let's see what it does, man. Come on, baby. Woo! There it is. Come here. Alright, so your starter's still... Yeah. I think that's the ignition doing that. We've had issues with the ignition. So we have got this wired up. I went direct with it after hot wiring this, but then we had issues with the starter hanging up. So what we're going to do is use this jumper on the solenoid. We've unhooked it from the tumbler, because on the ignition, when you go to start it, you turn it over and the starter keeps rolling, so this tumbler's worn out really bad. And to get the starter to stop, you had to kick it back a little ways. When you did that, the ignition coil went off. So we unhooked the starter from the ignition, and we're going to use that jumper I showed you up there. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn this all the way forward. So we should have juice now. Give it a few pumps, see if it'll start. What we'll do is check the antifreeze and automatic transmission fluid. Then we'll let it run a little while, see if it gets hot, see how it acts. Nothing in there. Perfect. You add a little water. Should have something in it. And then that looks like motor oil, so we definitely need to change that when we get it running, but it'll be alright. As long as it's got some in it right now, we're good to go. Alrighty. You want to hold that while I start it? You can just see what I'm doing. I'm going to turn the key on. So now we're running off the regular power that it normally has. The way I unhooked your starter here from the key ignition. I may have some antifreeze in the truck, let me look. If not, we'll just add water and we'll let it run and see if your thermostat kicks in or not. If it's hot enough outside, it should engage. Alright, ready? Here we go. Redneck starter tool. Bus run off. Look at that. Let it idle a minute. I'm going to get some antifreeze. Whatever first you want. Take it off when you want. Just stay like that. Okay.
That was bone dry.
Pretty dry. See how much I can spill. No, not bad at all, man. Smell all that shit burning off of it?
Nope.
Oh, we go service that.
Huh? Oh shit. Oh boy.
Got the cap back on. Engine's warming up, got a little smoke, so we gotta get this put back up your breather. Coming out of your crankcase. Good to go there. We did finally see that it smokes a little bit. We got a big hole right here in the muffler. But it's not smoking bad, especially for sitting for 6-7 years. So we're gonna let it warm up. We may try to take it for a cruise. Been running about 20 minutes now, so we're gonna take it for a cruise. This thing will shut. There it went. Check our temps one more time. Whoa, it's hot in here. All right, temps and everything look good. We got throttle. Ooh, not much breakage. See if we got reverse. Reverse is good. We got gears. Go ahead and take it for a little test run. Up. Brakes suck, but they work. Get the camera. Yep, mirror good. All right. Here we go. All right, here we go. First drive in 7 years. See how much stuff I can run over getting out of here. Oh, scratched it. Definitely gonna check the brake fluid, but we got brakes at least. No blinkers. Oh, yeah, we got blinkers. We got blinkers, you can just barely see it. Alright. Well, they're working on it out there. We'll go the other way. Got some construction over there. Just running around the block. Not bad for first drive in 7 years. I'm actually impressed with this old truck. Such a nice old truck. I hate to see it rot. Come on, brakes. Come on, work with me. Okay. Make a left right here. It sounds good, even with that hole in the exhaust. A little 6-cylinder, you can barely hear it, so it's pretty nice. Oh, shifted to second. Running about 20 miles per hour. Everything's in the norm. Yeah, we're running good. Might have to talk him into let me take this thing home. Come on, brakes. Come on, brakes. There we go. Probably just low on fluid. I checked all the other stuff, but I didn't check that. I mean, who needs brakes, right? We're cruising. Wonder if it'll do a burnout. Got her up to 25. Oh, car coming. How did it even get on it? Got some decent power. I'll pull over up here and get it a little splash of fuel here in a minute. Let it run a little more. Call it good for this one. We got some parts to order and things like that. So not bad. I'll show you the gauges one more time. We're still running good. Still got plenty of charge. The alternator's working. We got good oil pressure. We're running off the factory fuel pump, so that's nice. I mean, just goes to show you, they're not junk just because they've been sitting a while. Put a little time into them, be amazed what you get. All right, wouldn't be a good revival without a burnout. I'm going to get that paint looking good the way it is and just keep it that way, but put some shine on that rust and everything. Man, what a good looking truck.
Everything's straight, clean.
Yeah, it doesn't have much damage at all.
40 years old?
Right.
40 years, Cody.
I know, it's in better shape than I am, and I'm the same age. All right, putting her away for a while. We'll come back to it. You shut it down whenever you're ready, George.
Good.
Mileage wise, this was a one odor truck, so it went over one time. A lot of that you can tell by the pedals. Obviously got 100,000, but it's always been around the city, close to Oklahoma City, so got 109,675 on it, so not bad shape. So that's going to do it for this episode. I'd say this one was a success. Tune in for more on this truck and many more. See you next time.